What is going on, everybody? Welcome back into the channel. My name's Rock Soldier, and today we're going to be continuing our journey with Josh A's Lonely Vibes Deluxe Edition with the next track on the album called Drowning. I'm super excited to check out this one, guys. We're going to hop right into it. Let's get it. I like the sound so far.
I want the end of my problems. Take drugs, but that never solves them. My friends who worry don't call. I don't wanna be a burden, but I've been lost inside my head's overcrowded. Ticking down, I'm scared that I've been drowning. Always ruin everything around me, and I'm so scared they don't hear me when I'm shouting. Bad news, always.
So coming in heavy hitting right there, man, with some real talk. He starts off by saying he just wants the end of his problems, and that he's taking drugs, but ultimately that's never fixed the issue. Just kind of that quick fix, not the long-term solution, so to speak. And he says his friends are worried because he doesn't call them, but that he doesn't want to be a burden. He doesn't really want to let him in. He doesn't want to burden them with his own problems. I mean, everyone's got their own problems, right? And so he doesn't want to burden them with that. But he also doesn't want to take them down with him, right? Kind of drag him down with him. And so, he always feels like he's, lost inside his head, and kind of just always kind of like a burden on everybody. So he doesn't really talk to anybody, and that he's basically scared that he's drowning within his own head, so to speak.
And I'm so scared they don't hear me when I'm shouting. Bad news, always bad timing. I'm always feeling dead, but the Reaper never finds me. Pushing everyone away, all these calls I'm declining. Getting sick of bad days, what's the point in even climbing? Don't save me, I won't let you in. Just let me crash and burn. Just watch me fall apart. Got so many scars, how'd I fall so far? And I'm always breaking.
Okay, so so there's always bad news and there's always bad timing, and that he feels kind of like he's dead on the inside, right? That he's kind of going through the motions, and that it won't ever get better, and that the Reaper never finds him, which I guess could be a slight reference to the song Tell the Reaper I'm Sorry, but I think he has another couple songs, so it may not be that one referenced to specifically. And again, he kind of goes again, he doesn't answer people's calls, and his friends are worried, and he's pushing people away. Again, probably because he doesn't want to burden them with his own problems. And then he kind of talks about how he's getting sick of the bad days, and what's the point of even trying? Which, he's kind of explored that thought, quite a bit in a lot of his music, and usually it's a little more positive that, despite the bad days, he's going to continue climbing. But here he's kind of questioning, what's the point? He says, don't save me because I won't let you in, man. You'll just crash and burn with me. So just let me do that by myself. Like, let me fall apart. And then got so many scars. How did I fall so far? Could be a reference to his song Scars, which is a banger. One of my favorite songs from Josh. But yeah, so I mean, it's a lot of questioning. He definitely feels like he's drowning. And these are kind of the thoughts that kind of goes with that feeling, I would guess.
Got so many scars, how'd I fall so far? And I'm always breaking. Maybe death will take me. Think I'm always wasting my time again. No, I want the end of my problems. Take drugs, but that never solves them. My friends who worry don't call. I don't wanna be a burden, but I've been lost inside my head's overcrowded. Ticking down, I'm scared that I've been drowning. Always
I like the flow on this one.
Everything around me, and I'm so scared they don't hear me when I'm shouting. Too many times that I've been falling off the edge. Try to be there for my family, but I still feel like a letdown. My mom's texting me suicidal shit. I try to cope, try to breathe when I'm fake.
Wow. He said, too many times that I've been falling off the edge now, which could be a reference to the song that we just did, which is On the Edge. But he says, try to be there for my family, but I still feel like a letdown. And my mom texts me suicidal shit, which that is crazy, right? Because, you know, parents are kind of supposed to be their children's rock. They're supposed to be their source of strength when their children aren't able to be. But here it's kind of the opposite, right? It's like, you know, Josh saying he's trying to be there for his family, and he feels like he was let down. And his mom texts him stuff that kind of sounds, you know, like suicidal stuff, and you know, that's probably a lot to deal with, man. I don't know anybody that should have to. I don't know how anybody would deal with that kind of situation. That sounds like a really, really, you know, really tough situation to be in, man. And that's some tough shit right there.
Too many times that I've been falling off the edge. Try to be there for my family, but I still feel like a letdown. And my mom's texting me suicidal shit. I try to cope, try to breathe when I'm facing this. And all the walls started caving in. It feels like I've been here before, and I swear I always feel ignored. My face numb, stressed out, wanna run away from the world. Now I'm always
So there towards the end of the verse, you know, he just says that he tries to breathe and tries to cope and tries to find ways to deal with it, but ultimately, you know, it doesn't seem like it's working, because he says the walls are caving in, and he feels like he's been through this before, he's seen this before, right? Kind of lived through this peril before, so to speak. And here he kind of says the same thing he kind of says in the first verse. You know, he says, "I swear I always feel ignored," and at the end of the first verse, he says that they don't hear him when he's shouting. And so he kind of, you know, the walls are closing in, and he's kind of feeling trapped, feels like he's drowning, so to speak. And that basically all he wants to do is to run away, because so far that's the only thing he's found that's been successful to fix the problem on any kind of long-term duration, right? And now it's not permanently fixing the problem on a long-term duration, but it's probably the only solution that he's found so far that has fixed it the longest, right? So it kind of almost sounds to me like he's defaulting to running away, which we all know won't ultimately fix the problem, but it'll fix it probably longer than drugs or alcohol would, right?
my face numb, stressed out, wanna run away from the world. Now I'm always breaking. Maybe death will take me. Think I'm always wasting my time again. No, I want the end of my problems. Take drugs, but that never solves them. My friends who worry don't call.
I feel like this chorus though.
Be a burden, but I've been lost inside my head's overcrowded, ticking down. I'm scared that I've been drowning. Always ruin everything around me, and I'm so scared they don't hear me when I'm shouting.
So that was Drowning by Josh A off the Lonely Vibes Deluxe Edition. And I really like this one, man. I didn't quite expect the beat of this one to be what it was, but I think it worked well. And I do think this is kind of like a sequel to the song he just did, which is On the Edge. With definitely some references to that song in general. But, you know, overall, he's just saying that he feels like he's drowning. The walls are caving in. He's got all these problems, man. You know, and that he doesn't want people to let people in to help fix them because he's afraid to take them down with him. And it kind of just feels like he's destined to crash and burn, and feels like he can't be strong for his family and his friends when he needs to be. So it's a tough situation to be in 100%. And you know, you just got to continue with that positive mindset, man. Continue trying to be as strong as you can be in that moment. I mean, not everybody can be formidable every single day, you know. So, you know, it's this was a good song though. I like the track. I like his flow. The chorus was really good, actually. I was surprised, but you know, overall, I enjoyed this track, man. And hopefully you did as well. If you did, please make sure to leave a like, hit that sub button, hit that button that we're dropping the next one. That's all I got for you guys for now. It's your boy Rock Soldier. Hope you guys have a great rest of your night and an even better day tomorrow. I'll talk to you guys in the next one. All right, guys. Peace.